So I wasn't expecting to get this at all.
It's probably the best decision he could have made.
What's up, guys? Oh my gosh, a fresh start. Look at this. I bought a property with a shed on it and overgrown chicken coop, and it's all overgrown. So before I go into any details on everything that's going on, yes, I want a fresh start. I need a fresh start. This is what I needed. But first, let's clean this crap up, and then I'll discuss what's going on. Alright guys, so I finished mowing right here around the little cabin here, the shed, basically what it really is. And I think I might have blown up the lawn already. I'm pretty sure I did. It's not working. It was smoking real bad. So I'm going to take a break from mowing. I'll mess with that in a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and check this out. This was the chicken coop. It had this black net on top. It's still there. I don't know if you can see it. Got that black mesh over the whole thing, but trees and everything fell on it. I don't think it's any good. So it's got that mesh stuff over the whole thing. Trees and stuff fell on it. I don't think it's any good. So I got a knife. I'm gonna go in there and cut all that out. The netting, and then try to get the limbs and stuff out, and then kind of see what's going on in there. I think I need to buy like a real weed whacker, little brush hog type thing, because that little lawnmower ain't gonna cut it. So I'm gonna figure this out, try to clean this up, show you guys the little chicken coop area. That'd do. Alright guys, so as you can see, I pulled out all the netting. I was gonna try to save it. There ain't no saving it. It's all tangled, has holes everywhere. Pulled out all the tree branches, cleaned it up. I don't have a weed eater, so I use my chainsaw. It's not the smartest thing to do, but it worked. Safety third, as I say, but do as I say, not as I do. And be safe when you're doing stuff like this, especially if there's younger kids watching. Sorry if the camera's going a little tired. Always be safe. But yeah, here's the freaking chicken coop and then a little run. This is perfect. This chicken coop is probably 6 by 10 or 6 by 12. I guess you can see it in there. It's got a good mesh door on it, whole front. It's got a thing on the side where you can open it up and get eggs out. It's got buckets on the inside. It still has the water bowls here. It just need to be cleaned up. The netting on top is definitely to keep predators out, but for now I'm not worried about it. I don't have chickens here, but I think I might get some chickens now. I honestly have no idea how much a little shed chicken coop thing, that's definitely made for a chicken coop the way it is. I have no idea how much that would cost to buy. I'm just gonna assume somewhere around $1,000, just because prices are way up right now. Metal's up, wood's up, everything. And it's already here, so I would say roughly $1,000. So that being here already with this little run area, and all I had to do is spend an hour or so cleaning it up, well worth having this property. It was definitely a homestead that was abandoned, and then clearly got the tiny house and stuff. So I guess at this point, I'll just go ahead and run over the, not run it over, but show you guys the tiny house. All right, so I haven't done anything to the house at all. All I've done is what you see in this video. I mowed and then cleaned that up so far. So this is exactly how it came. It is 12 by 24. I'll start on this side so you can see. It is the barn style up there, which is good. You'll see why in a minute. It's got this front porch. It comes out about 4 feet, and I think about 12 feet right here, which does suck, because that takes space from the inside. And the thing that sucks too is the walls are only like 6 foot. So when you walk in, the door is literally right above my head. Whatever, came with the property, not a big deal. So I guess I'll walk around real quick, show you the outside, and then I'll show you the inside. Alright, so we're here on the porch. It's got a window there and a window there. It's got this small little porch area. It's got the door here, and then just come in, and then I'm gonna back up. And so you got the window there, window here, window on that side, the loft that goes all the way over the porch area, and then this empty spot. And then I'm gonna go ahead and turn around so you guys can tell where I'm at. And then got another window, a big loft up there, which is about 10 feet from front to back, roughly, I'm just guessing. And then got a window over there. Got these stairs that you can move, which I will only use for a while, but you can get up there, or you can get up there with it, you can move it. So there's not a lot to it at all. This is literally how it was, with a deer feeder, still some wire in here. It's completely empty. All the windows are intact. They got the screens. They literally did nothing. They came out here, dropped the shed off, built the chicken run, and looks like they never used it. It's crazy. They may have used it, I don't know. The only downside of this is it was left alone for a long time, so the door was busted in, so I'll have to fix that, but that's not a huge problem. But my mind has just been going wild. Jared and Matt are coming up, so I'm gonna get their ideas for everything. It's just new to me. I didn't expect it, but it happened. So two of the big things that sold me for this, well, three really. My other property is right down there, so I'm not that far away. Two, it's on the end of the hill, so right past these trees, you can see out and it's an awesome, awesome view. So I'll end up clearing some of those. And then 3, one of the biggest things is I actually get cell phone service here, and it's really good. If you guys watch Cock the Crockers every morning, and I said I was in a spot and had something up my sleeve, this is it. I didn't know for sure if I was gonna buy it. I talked to my dad, I talked to my brothers, while my brother's coming up here, and it would just made sense. It's something I needed, and I mean, hopefully now I could actually upload videos out here a lot better. My Wi-Fi, if I can get that working, it should pick up a lot better, and it's just a whole fresh new start. I bought the property, I'm buying everything, I'm doing anything, no one gave me anything. This is all me doing everything myself, and I think that's what I needed. No bad stigmas on that other crap over there, but all this will be mine, and all mine, clearly Danielle as well, if she would like to come out here and spend the rest of her life with me. Just kidding. But I definitely think this will be more of a longer term situation, not forever home, but a lot longer. So I am super, super excited. This is what I needed. I am pumped. If I didn't blow up my lawnmower, I'd keep working. So for now, I'm gonna take a break. It's hot, and then we'll see what we get into next. You exploring, Sawyer? Yeah. Pretty cool in here, huh? Pup came over to look too. What you doing, bud? And I think Sawyer, or Rufio's down there. Bandits running around, but out here exploring. All right, let's cut some trees. All right, guys, so I'm gonna cut this tree down right here. I want a carport right here eventually, so I'm gonna go and cut it down. Firewood, get out of the way. Plus, I wouldn't want it to ever fall in the house. One of them. These, I gotta deal with these somehow, but for now, we'll just do this one. Went right where I wanted it to. That Kawasaki power, bro. Alright, so I got this tree cut up. What I'm going to use it for is the tiny house. No, I am not giving up on the tiny house. No, I am not going to stop working on the tiny house. I'm going to do both. Jared and Matt are coming up here. We'll be getting a lot done. But this right here will be a good post for the porch. So I'm not going to cut it just yet to length. I'll go down there and measure later. But for now, I'll clean up those limbs and stuff and then move on to the next tree. Dang it. Unfortunately, the chainsaw broke. So first the lawnmower, then the chainsaw. The chain got wrapped up in there, as you guys saw whenever I was walking back, and I took it apart, and then the whole bolt is gone. I can't even find it. I think it fell into the chainsaw, so I gotta try to work on that later, or take it somewhere or buy a new one. I'm gonna try to get the lawnmower working right now. I don't know if it will, honestly. I mean, it literally blew a hole in the bottom of the engine, which is wild. But I'm gonna try to get to work. If it will, I'll try to cut some more. If not, I gotta figure something out to keep the work going. All right, so I know very little about lawnmowers, but I'm gonna show you this real quick. Hopefully you can see it. This whole plate that's right up here fell down, and I just put it back. I don't know. Whenever I was mowing earlier, it did that, and smoke was going everywhere, oil flew everywhere. I don't know, it's the cheapest one you could buy from Walmart. So I'm gonna I kind of stuck it up there. I let it cool down. Let's see if it'll work. Alright, so now that I kind of cleared all this, I got some spray, and you're supposed to normally do it through a hose and all that kind of stuff, but I don't have that. I don't have the thing, so I don't have a hose, I don't have running water, so I just got some rainwater. I'm going to pour some of this in there, and I'm going to spray it around. It's supposed to kill 260 plus listed insects by contact, and of that 260 are ticks, and that's what I want gone. I don't know how much of this you're supposed to put in here, but I kind of feel like the more the better. So I'm gonna keep spraying. I don't think you guys need to watch me spray the whole yard with this. So next scene, more work. Alright guys, so I cleared as much as I could for now. Jared should be here, Matt will be coming afterwards, so I'm gonna go take a shower, wash up, and then see what Jared has to think about all this. Alright guys, so you saw me building everything. Jared's here. I finally cleaned up a little bit, but you saw this one, it was all just...
Yeah, it was very overgrown. I've always wondered who was gonna buy this property out here, and it made perfect sense since you own the property that's over there, and now you own pretty much everything this way, and nobody should be coming through here. Yeah, pretty much the whole hill, which sucks because you guys saw one of the last videos when Jared was here. We took the gate down. The owner that had this owns a lot more property around here, and I just didn't think this was going to be obtainable, I guess. I didn't think that I was going to be able to get this. I was really trying to buy property somewhere else, a lot closer to the Tulsa area. But it worked out, the price was right, and you can't like mess up by buying property that's already connected to yours. This is officially Crocker Hill.
It is, and as you guys know, or most of you guys know, Jared's doing a shed to house on his property. I helped him in the very beginning of that. I clearly know what I'm doing. What's going to happen to the tiny house?
We're going to burn it.
We are. I'm done with it.
No, I think we're all going to take over building it. I'll come up here more often. Matt's going to come up here more often, and we're all going to work on that. This will be Jason's I guess,
more my official
his place.
Yeah.
And then that's more of the Crocker compound, hangout area. So
flies are huge.
I want to come up here a lot more and help finish out the tiny house and make that complete and help over here too. So
yeah, so pretty much the reason a lot of people always ask, like, you should have people come out, you should have this and that. Well, I don't want people right on top of me. The fact that I have the end of this hill and then a crazy awesome view back there, I could kind of just be like, hey, this is my section, my personal space. If you guys want to come out and help build or whatever, or, you know, if Jared and Matt are here, it kind of gives us a little bit of space.
it's probably a couple hundred yards, isn't it?
Oh, at least, I would
more.
say 500-600.
Probably. I mean, it's way up the street, or
The roadway, yeah, it's pretty far away.
It's definitely a secluded back here.
Yeah, so I'm by myself. I'm at the very end. There are sources of water, so I'm going to try my best to try to figure that out. I think me and Jared are going to try to take the side-by-side down and see if we can't get that. There is actually cell phone signal here. I uploaded my Coffee to Crockers in 30 minutes today, so that's a huge thing. We're going to be going live tonight on Jared's channel. I'm sure y'all are going to have a million questions, so you want to go to his channel. This is Jared Crocker, and we'll be going live. And probably right here in front of all this.
Probably go more into detail on everything and what we've been up to since.
Yeah, pretty much. So hopefully this kind of lets you guys know what we're doing. Again, I think I talked about at the beginning of the video. If not, I did in Coffee to Crockers. Before I bought this, I was like, all right, I need second, third, fourth, fifth opinions. I called Danielle. I called my parents. I called Jared and Matt. And I think everybody was on board.
I'm actually shocked that you cleared this out already, because
Yeah.
it looked like a jungle over here last time I was just up here 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was just brush everywhere, and now it's cleared out. It looks like a yard. I like that it has the chicken coop over there. It's either could be a dog house that's fenced in, or you can actually get chickens now and it'd be fenced in and don't have to worry about predators.
Yeah, and one thing I guess it really doesn't show in the video as much, it's nothing but rock and limbs out here. I mean, that's why I pretty much blew up my lawnmower, is constantly hitting rocks. It'd constantly turn off. I mean, it was pretty bad, but there's a lot that needs to be done and a lot that will get done. 60-day challenge on the tiny house is still on. That's why Jared and Matt are coming up. We're going to be working on both. Don't think that I'm going to ignore one over the other. Yes, I'll be putting a lot of work into this. It's just crunch time. Got to get stuff done. And luckily, I feel a lot more comfortable in a shed to house that I could buy cabinets if I want. I could do I could buy a pull-out couch. I'm not going to build everything, so I can get done with it a lot faster.
Got a lot of room in there, more than I thought. Yeah. I remember I came down here before, but never really was actually in there. It's got double lofts and everything. And
yeah, so as soon as Jared got here, his head, like, his mind was already like, all right, what are you going to do with this? What are you going to do with this? Where are you going to put this? And that's exactly what happened to my brain. So after seeing this video, you guys kind of got to see around. What are y'all's ideas that we could do here? You'll be here for roughly a week, maybe longer, depends on what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on what because Matt's going to come up here too, and he'll head back, and then I'll probably head back a little bit after, but I don't know. I'm not in any rush to get that tiny house stuff done. I mean, you're still going to be getting stuff done on it. There's still a lot of work, but
we're still going to try to do it in the 60 days.
I'm excited to do another shed house.
Yeah.
Or help out doing it.
So I guess let us know what you guys think. This is big news. It's a fresh start. And honestly, the big reasons, I kind of talked about it earlier, but I'll give my reason again. I think the biggest reason is it's a completely fresh start. I am not tied to that other property where people gave it to me. There's all this bad stigma. This is mine. Fresh start.
That's why I say that.
I mean, it's just a fresh start to the whole thing. So I'm pumped, and I think I finally got my mojo back, if you want to call it that.
Hey, even if we don't complete it in 60 days, who gives a crap? It's our life.
Yeah.
And if we're working other things, and it is what it is.
Yeah, I'll still pay $100 to the hater. But
I'm one of them.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to live my life the best I can, be happy, and I just don't really care what people say.
This property's got a lot of big trees on it.
Yeah.
And the trees look a little bit different on this part, I guess, from over there. It seems like some of them.
A little bit, yeah.
But I like how you actually have a yard, and it's cleared out where grass could probably end up growing through here. So
yeah. So, guys, let us know what you think, and I'm pretty excited. You ready to build? He's ready to build. Let's do this.